resources of our city should be wasted on police going after people who are judged to be homeless or not in the proper place at the proper time. This is a free country, and I think the streets, people should have a right to be on the streets.
We have great concerns about the current sidewalk management plan as it is unfairly targets the house's population. There have been hundreds of citations issued for people simply just sitting on the sidewalk that have not been causing a disturbance. We in no way are registered to condone the behavior of the people who are panhandling aggressively and are causing a disturbance. The reason that people think that they're representative of the houseless community is because if your behavior is more out there, that's what people are going to see. The people that we see every day, which are in the majority, are the ones that are trying to get jobs. There's many people that have jobs, and we even have some people out there that are going to school. They're simply tired. They simply want to have a place to sit down. And under the current plan, which, from what it sounds like from the folks at the Portland Business Alliance, is a lot looser than what they would like it to be. People are already being penalized for the actions of the few.
There will be $2,700 per month loss in housing. Service cuts will be down by 5%, over $180,000. They're cutting 300 houseless services to the actual people. 30 people will be out of permanent housing by the end of the year. Okay, so if we want to solve this issue of sidewalks, we need to solve the issue of houselessness. We shouldn't be focusing on one little issue and putting a Band-Aid on it and saying we've solved it, because we haven't. And we need to be working on increasing our resources and increasing our services. So on behalf of the houseless community and other organizations that represent the houseless community, we urge you not to move forward on House Bill 2963, and we thank you for hearing our voices.
I do just want to say one thing on the record. I know for homeless advocates and houseless advocates, the concern of having sanctions that are going to be impacting individuals that one can't afford it. Well, the way I read it now is not criminalizing, even though there would be fines involved. There would not be criminal labels placed there as a crime. But I did hear what you're saying, and we will take all of this in consideration. So thank you very much. Under the state statute, if they meet the criteria, the elements of like disorderly conduct, that is a crime. It can in fact be reduced to a violation, which is what is proposed in the bill right now. That's non-criminal. But what I'm hearing at this point, it appears from the statements that have been made at this table that there is a move to sanction individuals based on where the courts has come down and said that those are not unlawful actions by those individuals. So again, thank you very much for coming forward.
Well, it limits people's rights to be on the streets for whatever reason, for whatever way they want to dress. As I said in my testimony, the right of people to dress the way they want to be on the streets, they can be misconstrued as having whatever intent or being of whatever economic strata. I just don't see any sense in this, and I don't think that Portland Business Alliance or any other business organization has a right to impose on citizens where they can be and how they can be dressed.
From Right to Survive, which is an organization that empowers houseless and formerly houseless people in their constitutional, civil, and human rights. And I'm also a part of Right to Dream 2, which is it's open 24 hours, but it's 12 hours of uninterrupted sleep.
I think it affects everybody, and again, dressed nice today because I was at the committee hearing, but sometimes might wear a t-shirt and people might have a different attitude about the way I'm dressed on the street or what my intent is. But I think people have a right to be on the sidewalks in front of businesses and expressing themselves, or just being on the streets without being judged.
I feel like a lot of people do know about it. When we did some testimonies, we went out into the streets of Portland and told people about the bill that's coming out. And we asked for testimonies. We asked for, can you write a little thing about how it's going to affect you? A lot of people said, yeah, it's going to affect me, but I don't want to write anything because I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the city trying to, take away my rights just because I'm here. It's not because, some of them said, it's not because I don't have a job. I have a job, but I have to, I can't provide for myself. I can't get a house that's, 1 bedroom right now is like $700. Like, there's no way that they could do that. And then there's some people who just said, they've been through it so many times already with the city that they're just tired of talking about it, and that if the city's going to do anything, they're going to do what they want, and they're going to go with what the businesses say and what other houseless organizations that are believed to be representing the houseless people are going to say.